Okay, today's lecture is on high intensity interval training. And these are your lecture handouts, and I'm sharing the screen with you. What is high intensity interval training? Have you heard of it before? Has anyone done it before?
Ma'am, is it those workout that they're designed to be done within like 7 to 10 minutes, where you barely rest and you just keep on doing different exercises?
Very good, very good. It doesn't have to be limited to 7 to 10 minutes. It depends on, again, your fitness level, Ming. Depends on if you're an elite athlete, and high intensity interval training is commonly used in training professional athletes, by the way, or if you are looking to lose weight, or if you're a beginner or an advanced recreational athlete. It depends on your fitness level. It doesn't have to be limited to 7 to 10 minutes. But that is a good point, because that is one benefit of high intensity interval training. You get the benefits of a long, continuous training exercise session in a shorter amount of time. Okay, so what is high intensity interval training? The definition is this is a training that includes short bursts of intense exercise alternated with relief breaks. So it is like the sinus graph. It goes up and down, or it goes like the heartbeat, up and down. Okay, so it includes those intervals where you peak your intensity. Okay, it goes really intense, as you can see here, greater or equal to 90% of your maximal aerobic capacity. Okay, when you refer to your maximum heart rate, it has to be greater than or equal to 90% of your maximum heart rate. Okay, so it is going to be intense but short, and then you're going to take a break after that intense short exercise. That is referred to as relief break, a little longer than the short bout of the intense exercise. Okay, so, and then you repeat that cycle over and over and over again. And the amount of repetition of the same cycle depends on your goal, again, where you are at with your fitness level, again, depending on your sport, and depending on the form of exercise that you're using with the high intensity interval training. So tell me what you imagine now. When I say high intensity interval training is training that includes short bursts with really high intense exercise followed by relief breaks or recovery breaks, what do you imagine? What could you be doing with this training?
Like jumping jacks?
Say it again, Anadina. I can't hear.
Jumping jacks maybe, and then switching from that into something that's kind of along the lines, but like you said, one after another.
Exactly. So body weight exercises is the form of exercise discipline that you're thinking of, which is perfect. So the second item in my handout here, it says workouts can be done or designed with a variety of exercise forms. So you can employ, okay, or sport any type of movement to create a high intensity interval workout. So it doesn't have to be, people think that it has to be a running workout. When I say high intensity interval training, people think that I have to run. No, you don't have to. You can do body weight exercises. You can do, look at the handout, playground physical exercises. You can just go to the park with your kids, okay, and do some playground physical exercises, jumping jacks, or, you know, hanging monkey bars. Running, definitely. You can just go sprint, really short amount of time, and then maybe walk or just jog as a relief break, or elliptical training, body weight, or and resistance exercises. Body sculpting can be again applied in a high intensity interval training manner. Okay, and some of the examples you can find in your textbooks uh, on page 86 to 91. There are really good designed workouts on those pages. I would like you to see those. So here's the, again, golden ratio. This might be on the quiz again. Okay, heads up. You have to begin with, I mean, this is from the, again, body of literature. They say it's a good ratio, especially if you're looking to improve your general fitness level and if you want to lose weight. Begin with a 4-to-1 rest to recovery ratio. So what does that mean? It doesn't have to be 1 minute, okay? Whatever unit of measurement you're taking as 1 unit, okay, can be 10 seconds, can be 1 minute, can be 30 seconds. Whatever you determine as 1 unit, you do that for your, I mean, this is wrong, not the rest to recovery, rest to work, sorry. Both of them are the same thing. So one would be the work, meaning that intense exercise interval, and then the recovery would be 4 times the amount of time that you spent on the intense exercise. Okay, does it make sense? 4-to-1 or 1-to-4. So 1 could be 10 seconds. So let's say I'm doing walk to run or run to walk, high intensity interval training. So I'm going to be running for 10 seconds or sprinting for 10 seconds, followed by 40 seconds of walking. So the intensity of my recovery depends on the intensity of my work. So if I cannot sprint, or if I cannot go above and beyond my 90% maximal capacity, and if I can only just kind of jog during my work interval, then I might just, kind of reduce the amount of, or reduce the speed or intensity during my recovery instead of walking. Because if you were to walk, then overall the amount of intensity would be too low and to, be effective, to have an effective high intensity interval training session. I hope it makes sense. So you begin with a 4-to-1 ratio and then progress to 3-to-1, 2-to-1, and 1-to-1 ratios. And we even see some of the athletes going above and beyond, doubling the work 2-to-1, like work to recovery, and halving the recovery time from the work or intensity or intense interval time. Okay. So since this is a very taxing kind of training on the body, we don't want to do high intensity interval training more than 3 times a week to prevent overtraining. It is a high intensity and high demand for the body in terms of physiologically inside and also outside, like biomechanically. Your tendons, ligaments, muscles, joints, everything will be strained since you're going through that intense stage, but it has a lot of benefits. So you might ask yourself, if this is too hard on the body, why would I do it? Because it's got a lot of benefits, not just performance benefits, guys. It's got a lot of health benefits, and this has been shown by research. I'm going to talk about those benefits now, if you don't have any questions regarding how to do the HIIT.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
So, when you're saying switching from run to walk, can you like use an actual exercise to make an example? Because, so, like, let's say if I do squat first as 1 unit, and then what should I do for the 4 unit? Do I do another exercise
No,
or?
you can't do squats as your work because it's not high intensity. Squat
Okay.
can be used in as your recovery, and squat jumps can be your high intensity version.
I see. I see.
Okay,
Okay.
so don't worry about imagining how you would apply this to your body sculpting workout, because I already designed that for you, and that's going to be your workout for Wednesday. Not today, but Wednesday. I already assigned you a high intensity interval training, which I designed and videotaped already on YouTube. That's what you're going to do. So that's a perfect question, by the way, Nadine. So you're going to do, how I taught you all the unilateral, bilateral, and explosive versions of the same exercise, like the squat, bilateral squat, and then the explosive version being the squat jump. That's how we're going to do the high intensity interval training. And you can even add the external weights to the recovery to get the muscle strengthening benefit out of your high intensity interval workout. So you're going to be killing like 3 birds with 1 stone. Does it
Okay.
make
No.
sense?
Yeah. No, I understand that better. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. And other benefits, Mingjing, like you were saying, you're getting done in 7 to 10 minutes. Maybe not as short, you can, but I'm going to say there are 2 obvious benefits of high intensity interval training other than the health benefits. Time is one, okay? You can limit your, limit the amount of time that you're going to devote to training or workouts, because, you're too busy for your job or your, studies or whatever. You don't have time to work out. You only have like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then this is the way to go. And also, you get the cardio benefits as well. So you're killing more than 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, so you're doing your, out of the 5 components of fitness that we learned, you're, kind of hitting the body composition, because heat has been shown to reduce body fat percent. So you are losing weight with heat, and also muscle endurance. And if you add more weights, you can also improve muscle strength. Cardio, definitely, because of those intense exercise benefits. Flexibility, I'm not sure. That's the only thing that is missing, but you're killing 4 birds with 1 stone. Okay, so those are the 2 main benefits. You're doing muscle conditioning and cardio at the same time with one training, and the other benefit is the time requirement, or the limited time requirement of the training. Let's look at the health benefits now. These are again shown, these have been shown by research. Decreases cardiovascular disease risk, again, because it improves your cardiovascular system, because it puts a lot of demand on your cardiovascular system, and then that demand improves your cardiovascular capacity. The second one, we talked about how, one of the 3 people in the United States have diabetes. Okay, so research has shown already that high intensity interval training improves insulin sensitivity. Okay, if you have pre-diabetes, that means you have insulin resistance. Your cells are resistant to insulin. The insulin cannot get into the cell. But if you improve your sensitivity, if you improve your insulin sensitivity, that resistance will go away. And they have already shown that insulin sensitivity can be improved by 23 to 58%. That is huge, okay? In terms of your metabolic health benefit. The third one, again, we talked about this, HDL, the holy or the healthy cholesterol. It improves your HDL, or it increases your HDL, which we want, we prefer, because it's the good one, the protector. It improves your HDL cholesterol after an 8-week training period. Decreases resting blood pressure if hypertensive. So if you're dealing with a hypertensive individual, if they can, again, within their boundaries, within their limitations, if they can handle high intensity interval training after 12 weeks with no medications, we can see an improvement or decrease in high blood pressure by 2 to 8%. And finally, this was going to be my research topic, but I had to kind of drop my PhD. It increases resting metabolic rate and it lingers for a while. So that means your metabolism is higher, okay? It increases your metabolism. So even though you're just sitting here, metabolism means that you're burning calories just by sitting, okay? Because your body requires the energy just to stay alive. But that depends on how many factors actually, and muscle, the amount of muscle mass is one of them. And they have already shown that high intensity interval training, because of other reasons, not the muscle mass, but because of other reasons, keeping your metabolism elevated for a couple of days, which is a benefit. So, any questions? These are the health benefits of high intensity interval training. This is what you're going to do on Wednesday, not today. I'm going to stop recording. Please do ask if you have any questions. This is a very hot topic nowadays. People are, doing this high intensity interval training, but there is a lot of misinformation out there.